What's good, Genetics here. Today we will be looking at the newly released or newly revamped ASVAL versus the ever so threatening Honey Badger. ASVAL damage, you can see the graph on the right of your screen, is 30, 35, and the 35 to the body is what's really interesting because the Honey Badger got nerfed recently, right? One patch or two patches ago, to 34 damage to the body, so it would be a 5-shot body and not 4. But the ASVAL is still 35 damage, so still a 4-shot to the body, and it has a higher RPM than the Honey Badger. So if Honey Badger 4-shot body was a problem, why is ASVAL 4-shot body not a problem? Question mark? Question mark. So that's the first point to note. So, you know, you'd think that statistically, arena ends early, so we're gonna hop into courtyards and turn on the Honey Badger. You'd think that statistically with the 4-shot body, the ASVAL seems slightly better, but I feel like stats are numbers, you know? At the end of the day, it comes down to how does it feel playing with the weapon, which is why we're looking at both of them. Now you can see the Honey Badger stats on the right of your screen, that 34 body shot damage I mentioned, the RPM slightly lower than the 900 of the ASVAL. One advantage though is the 45 headshot damage as well as better mobility, since the 30 round mag of the ASVAL decreases mobility and decreases, I think, handling speed or something else as well. I've been saying that Honey Badger is the best gun in the game for some time, but is the ASVAL the new best gun in the game? That's a good question. I know it's the best gun in the game, but not for every single situation. Oh no, the katana. All right, back to the ASVAL. One thing I did notice is that I feel like it's slightly easier, for me at least, to use the Honey Badger at long range than the ASVAL at long range. It might though, oh, man, I should have had that kill. It might just be that I'm used to the Honey Badger and not the ASVAL. But yeah, if you haven't noticed already, the way these videos work is that every death I switch between the two weapons I'm comparing, and then my attachments are available at the end. Timestamps in description if you want to skip ahead, feel free to. The hipfire on the, I think like personally I feel like the hipfire on the Honey Badger is slightly better than the hipfire on the ASVAL. I guess I am running a setup with tac laser, but the thing is you have no space for tac laser in the ASVAL setup. There's so many things you want to run that you don't have enough space to add a tac laser in there, especially for running 30 ammo. Ooh, nice dropping shot. This guy again, man, the G18 is broken. Back to the ASVAL. It's kind of hard for me to tell at this point which gun is better. They both feel super strong. The recoil seems like the recoil is slightly different, but again, it's Saiga 12. Man, I keep dying to like the worst things. Saiga 12 and katana. Oh, bit messy, but we got through. Yeah, so it's hard to say at this point which is better between the Honey Badger and the ASVAL. They feel slightly different. They both feel super strong. I think I still prefer the G36C. What can I say? I'm a simp for the G36C. Oh, that was kind of messy. Kind of a whiff. There are two, I should have got that kill. Switching back and forth between weapons can be sometimes confusing, because since the recoil patterns are slightly different, when you go from one to the other and try to control the recoil in the same manner, it's kind of off, right? So there's always a small period of adjustment, adaptation in between each switch. To be honest, at this point I feel like feels like it's gonna be a tie. That was a pretty nice long range. Oh, need to reload. Shot on the ASVAL right there. Hipfire it's not like the hipfire is bad. Alright, back to the Honey Badger. Even though I think I prefer the Honey Badger hipfire. but then the ASVAL has a 4 shot to the body and a high RPM. With the Honey Badger, since you don't need to use an attachment to get 30 bullets, right? It's a 30 bullet weapon. Then that means like there's one attachment slot more that's open. All right, the game is almost over there. 11 points for red. We get a couple more teams. All right, we survive. A couple more. Last kill. Assist is good. One more kill. Nope. 62 and 10. For my Honey Badger, I have the Tidy Sight, Tack Laser, Angle Grip, Granulated Tape, Steady Shot. And then for the ASVAL, I'm running the Tidy Sight, 30 round mag, Vert Grip, VSS Stock, and Quick Draw. You can play around with this. You can remove like the Tidy Sight and put on a Viper Barrel. You can also remove Quick Draw and put on Viper Barrel or something else. Maybe even Granulated Tape. There's a lot of options out there. And so who's the winner? The ASVAL, the Honey Badger? I think it's a tie. For me, it's a tie. At the moment, it's too hard for me to decide. I think both are extremely strong. Leave a comment and let me know what you think, which is the best in your opinion. And I'll see you next video. Bye.